Well, hello, YouTube modeling community. That's right. It's the old fat man from Alabama coming to you from Don's Garage. Yeah, there's the sign right there. You get the picture. Well, let's have a little discussion in this here video. I was watching Matt over at Model Car Videos Sunday morning, and he was touching on Lucas C's little technical issue. Luca, if you're watching this, brother, I feel for you. There's nothing like losing a bunch of family photos and memories and such. I hope everything works out for you and you get it all straightened out. But Matt was talking about, about getting too intense into a project. Exactly. That's why I keep 2, 3, 4 going at one time. I don't want to get overwhelmed into one, having to make everything just perfect. There's no such thing. I mean, there's modelers out there, they get a whole lot closer to the perfect mark than I do, for sure. But they're also spending 2, 3, 4, 5 years on one project. They probably build some stuff in amongst it, but there's that one, and it's I know a few of them. I remember I met Randy Durr at the IPMS Nationals like back in '93. He had approximately 4, maybe 5 years into the car that he brought. Now the car he brought was it, man. It was gorgeous, beautifully detailed, the whole 9 yards. And I was that way at one time. Everything just had to be perfect. Had to be better than the last one I built, so on and so forth, till I was absolutely done with the hobby. Ventured off into another hobby that was somewhat model car related. But it didn't quench my thirst like this does. Today I'm about building as attractive a model as I can. Is this one going to be better than the last one? Maybe. Maybe not. It may be equal. It could be worse. I don't really sweat that no more. That's why I say at the end of every video, build the model for you. I mean, you're the one that's got to look at it more than anybody else. I encourage you, if you want to enter a contest, do so. It can be a great experience. It can also be a nail biter, and it can cause headaches and so on and so forth. That's just competition, regardless whether it's just competition, no matter what you're doing. If you're going to compete, it's going to cause headaches. Be prepared for them. Be prepared to have your bubble busted, because it's going to happen. It's just nature. No matter what you do, contest or not contest, just enjoy what you're doing, man. I come out here in my shop, and I'm out here quite a bit, probably more than I should. I can guarantee I got a few family members will back that up 100%. But this is my escape from that big bag, crazy, psycho world we're living in today. And that out there is not going to it's going to get worse. Just trust me, it's going to get worse. This right here keeps me cool, calm, grounded. If I screw up a piece of this plastic over here, I'm cutting on a model car and I make the wrong cut, whatever, screw it up, it hurts. Now I got more parts for the parts box. Granted, I know kit costs today. We've got to be a little bit more mindful of what we're going to do. That's why I say, if you're going to cut something up, get something cheap. Take one in $10 kits. And if you've been in the hobby, I'd say in the past 10 years, you've bought a couple of $10 kits. You've bought some $5 kits. Stuff like that. That's what, if you're just starting to seriously modify one, that's the kit to do. And I went, well, I want to build this one. Great, I understand. But if you've not made modification and that kit that you really want to cut on is a $30, $60, $100 kit, you're braver than I am if you're going to cut on it and ain't done it before. That's why I say cut on something that is cheap. If you do screw it up, you're out a few dollars, so to speak, but you've got some parts. Work out on something else. That's how I approach it. Granted, I have been doing this a long time, and I've picked up a skill here and there. I've got a pretty good chance that when I start cutting on one, that I can get it done. That's just from experience and doing the 3 P's: practice, patience, and perseverance. Don't give up. I see on Facebook, I'm getting rid of everything because this paint job is messed up 3 times. But if you've messed up one paint job just 3 times, I have stripped one to the point that I chemically hurt the plastic, and it was junk. I mean, we're talking I had to strip it 6, 7 times. That's, again, just part of it. That's why I say start out with a box stock-ish build. Do a wheel and tire swap. That's what I'm doing with my daughter. She'll ever come back around to do some more modeling. Her next project is a snap-together promo-style deal. We're swapping wheels and tires, and this will be her first attempt at painting. That's the only. She's been building snap-togethers up to this point. Strictly out of box, done. She wants, or as says, she wants to go a little further. So, next step, painting and a wheel and tire swap. Simple as that. To get a little better desired look. That's what this hobby's supposed to be for. To enjoy, to relax. If the model is stressing you out, the enjoyment has stepped to the side. Move the model to the side. Pull something else out. Don't sweat that the color's not just right or it ain't quite shiny enough. Keep going. You'll get there. It took me a very long time to get to where I get the finish I really want. I get the desired brightness and slick and shiny. It took a while. I've picked up and put down the airbrush, I couldn't tell you how many times from the age of 15 till I was mid-30s before I picked it up and really started getting serious about it. And I asked more questions from people that were experienced. Internet was around, but it was dial-up, and we don't even want to get into that. Videos were easier to find and watch once dial-up was history, and we went to cable internet, stuff like that. Now, the way internet is, that's why I won't really do any paint videos. There's so many out there. Why should I throw my hat in there too? I mean, really, there's guys better painters than me that y'all need to watch if that's what you're looking for. Don Yost, awesome painter. He can airbrush, he can rattle can with the best of them. I mean, he's up there. And he's on YouTube. I don't remember his channel's name. He's got a ton of videos out there. Does some awesome work. So check these guys out. But as long as you're enjoying it, that's what this is supposed to be about. It's fun. What does Lucas say? Why do we build models? Because they're fun. If it ain't fun, put the project, box it back up, set it to the side, find something else. Do not burn yourself out trying to perfect something. These model kits are nothing more than a three-dimensional jigsaw puzzle that the pieces don't always fit together. And I know I've heard it until I'm tired of hearing it. Well, they've made all this money off this kit. There is labor involved in producing a model kit. There is licensing fees that they used to not have. Plastic is a petroleum-based product. That means when the price of oil goes up, well, guess what? The price of their material goes up. Also, you know what? They're a business. They have to make a profit. You know, you've been doing your job for, say, 20 years, 30 years. You done made your money. Why don't you take a pay cut? I understand $30 for a kit that was originally produced in 1960 is high. Get on eBay and all these other places where they sell vintage kits and price that kit that was produced in 1960 that's still mint today. Look at that price tag. Common sense to tell you, $30 for a reissue one ain't so bad. That a la carte kit that I've got, it's over there on the shelf. That kit, the last time I saw it on eBay, and I haven't looked at eBay in a decade, that kit was in the $250, $300 range. I can't afford that. I'm not going to afford that. Now, if I was to hit the Powerball, yeah, probably. But at my income level today, ain't happening. That was a blessing right there from a very dear friend I've known for a long time. And his exact words, he says, Don, he said, I'm not going to ever do anything with it. He says, all I ask, build it. And guess what, Brother Sammy? That car's going to get built. I'm going to build both of them, actually. You know, the A model's in there, the A model Roadster's in there. It's complete. I ain't building it stock. The ramp truck I'm working on is as close to stock as they'll come in this building. It's just not my thing. I'm just not into stock. I drive a stock automobile. I build what I can afford to own sitting in the driveway or in the garage. There or over there. This is my fantasy. This is me living out the dream of my dreams of building certain things in a financial way that I can afford. And it relaxes me. Keeps my screwed up head halfway straight. I have mental issues. I've touched on it before. This keeps them manageable. This and the medication. A couple of little things that I do. Music. I don't play music. I shouldn't sing. I do. Trust me, y'all don't want to hear that. I mean, I got the frogs out here in the back. I start singing too loud, they say things. And if I spoke frog, it probably ain't too friendly. Sorry, those dry mouth. Just enjoy yourself. I've chatted with some of you, some of my viewers, you know, through text messages, through DMs. You know, and they're like, well, I'm not at your level. Won't be able to get to your level. Stop. Just build. You're going to learn each time, well, I can do this. Whoops, got to work on doing that. Oh, no. Don't do that again. It's just part of it. You've heard that old saying, act your age. How can I? I ain't been this age before. Just getting there. Same thing with modeling. I've learned a good bit, but I'm still learning. And I'm learning from guys that say that they haven't reached my level. How do you figure? You built the model. So did I. Don't judge yourself on a level. It's a hobby. Do what you can do. Strive to do more if that's what you want. HPI guy. I watch him quite often. I've gotten a few tips from him. The biggest thing I get from watching him, and it's awesome, is I get to see the kit opened up tree by tree before I go spend my hard-earned money to buy it. Very useful, especially like I said, the kits are $30 or more a pop. I'd much rather see it before I buy it. You know, they get a little offensive at the store if you open it up at the store before you buy it. FYI. So, well, I've rambled on long enough. I just wanted to say hi to everybody, throw a little bit of this Donisms at you. Thank you to everyone that subscribes to my channel. You do more for me than you realize. For the guys that comment on my videos, thank you. They help this old man. My brother Glenn, love you, brother. Hugs. Mr. Robin Tibbetts, thank you for all of your showing us your amazing historical collection that you've got. It's amazing. And anybody watching this has not seen Glenn or Rob's work. Glenn's channels is Model Cars with Glenn. Rob's channel is Papa's Model Car Room. Go check them out. If you haven't subscribed them, as soon as you click on their video, don't waste no time. Go ahead and hit the subscription button and ring the notification bell. You're not going to be disappointed with these guys. Another one, Styrene Relics. Awesome builder. Mayberry Model Madness. Another guy. He's really just getting into the game. He's done quite well with the few he's already done. He's going to get better. I see it. So, there's so many others, and I could sit here and talk for 30 minutes just pushing channels. Y'all ain't gonna, I'm surprised. I would be surprised if you catch the end of this video, to be honest with you. I understand. So, remember folks, live, love, and laugh. Build the model. This is my bench over here. Build your model, satisfy you. You're the ones got to look at it. Well, your wife if you got one, kids, whatever. Take care of you when it comes to this. You've got responsibilities helping other, taking care of other people. Build your model to take care of you. Make you feel good. So, y'all take care. If it's the first time watching my channel, consider subscribing. Ring the notification bell. Let you know when the next one comes up. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one.